Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create personalized outreach videos using HeyGen and Make.com. Okay, so you might want to do marketing outreach, maybe for your real estate business, or probably something very different. So I think this workflow will be very beneficial if you are creating personalized videos manually. So this workflow will help you to create them automatically. So before we move on, let me show you an example of such video that I already created, and we'll go through the process of creating it from scratch. Okay.
Hi, Lori. I hope you're doing well. I'm Gretchen from Anchor Point Realty, reaching out about your beautiful home at 8923 RD Ave, East Elmhurst, New York. Your property has incredible potential in today's market, and I'd love to show you how we can highlight its unique charm to attract the perfect buyers.
All right, so that was a sample I already generated using the script, and then I replaced some placeholders with the lead name, the lead address, and so many other things. So before we start building the workflow, let me walk you through what I've done, and we're going to building it step by step. All right, so the first step here is I'm reading the list details from a Google Sheet using the first module. So this is the Google Sheet and it contains the details such as the lead first name, lead last name, email address, phone number, property address, and then the sales agent assigned to that lead. All right. So the next module, I'm making a request to HeyGen API to generate the video for both leads, right? And then I'm delaying the video creation process for about 2 to 3 minutes because it usually takes time to render those videos. And then in this module, I'm getting the video data or the video status. So let me open it and see. All right, so I'm getting the video generation status using the video ID. And then I'm using regular expression to extract the video URL. And then I'm getting the file or downloading the file using the video URL, and then I'm sending it through Gmail. Okay, so that's just the basic workflow of this entire process. So let's start building this. So I'll be using this to build the one I'll be generating for this video. So you can go to make.com and create a new scenario. All right. And the first module will be Google Sheet. So we have to search for rows. Okay. So you can also set that to watch for rows, but I already have some leads in the Google Sheet, so I'll just watch for rows. Okay. So the sheet ID should be real estate leads, and the sheet name should be sheet one. Okay, contain headers, column range. So I'll click on OK. All right. So the next step, what you want to do before this step is you want to make sure that you already created an account with HeyGen. So to do that, just go to HeyGen.com and then create an account and get your API key. So let me just navigate to HeyGen and show you how to get your API key. So when you register for HeyGen, you're going to be taken to the home page. Okay, so this is the home page, right? So when you get to the home page after registering, click on your username. Right, so just hold down a bit. Okay, so click on your username, then click on space setting. Once you click on space setting, click on API. Right, so you see your API key here. Okay, so you can copy this, right, and use for your video generation. So if you click on see API instructions, you also see so many other instructions to generate videos or to get a list of avatars and stuff like that. So you can click on this and see the details of how to create videos. Okay, so let's go back to the workflow. So the next thing I'll do is to make a request using the HTTP module. So I'll click on HTTP and make a request. Okay, so our URL will be, let's go back to the API documentation. So I'm using this generative video documentation here. So I'll copy this endpoint, paste it here. So we are sending a post request and we're adding some headers. Let's see the headers that we have. Okay, we have the API key and the content type. So I'll paste this. The API key would be so the API key will be my API key. So I'll paste it here. And then I'll create another header, and that should be content type. So paste the content type, and the value is application JSON. All right. So click on body type, it is raw, and the content type is JSON. So what I want to do is I want to copy this content from here down to here. Okay. So let's look at the content. So we have the video inputs, the character, the type is avatar, and the ID is Angela in t-shirt. So you can change this ID by going to HeyGen, the homepage, go to the homepage, and you see so many avatars there. So you can just click on this and get avatar ID. All right. So for this video, I'll just leave it at this. I'll leave it at Angela in t-shirt, style normal, right? So this input is where you paste whatever you want the avatar to read out. Okay. So I already have it here, so I'll just copy it and paste it. Okay. So let me go into here. I'll just copy everything I have here. Copy and then paste. Okay. So what I want to do here is I want to fill some of these placeholders. So hi, the lead's first name, right? Hope you are doing well. It says agent name, right? So I want to get the sales agent name from blah, 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 reaching out about your beautiful home at the property address, right? Your incredible. All right, so I think we are done, and I can click on OK. So let me try. Let me try generating for one lead so that we don't waste our credit. So I'll just cut this, right? So let me cut this and let me paste this in the new sheet. Okay, so I'll paste that in the new sheet. So let me try running for one of the leads. So let's see what we get. Okay, so I think it went for both leads. You can see two operations. Well, let's go back to HeyGen and let's see what we have running there. So I'll refresh the HeyGen homepage. So just wait for it to refresh. All right, so as you can see, it's generating the video. All right, so as you can see, it's generating the video. I think it's generating both videos. I probably did not save this sheet. So let's just wait and see how the first video looks like, right? And after that, we can then move on with integrating the rest part of the automation. Okay, so this video is done. So I'll click on this. Let's see what we have there. Okay, so that's the first one. That's the first one. And okay, let's go back to the automation. So I'll just add this back and then save, right? Okay, so now the next thing we need to add is the sleep or the delay so that we allow these videos to render before we move on, right? So we want to add sleep, we click on tools and then we click on sleep. Then these videos usually take anywhere between 60 seconds to 120 seconds. So I'll just leave it at probably 90 seconds, right? And then click OK. And after that, we want to make a request to check the video status and then extract the video URL once we can confirm that the video has actually rendered. So let's add another module to make a request. So we'll make a request to this endpoint. So make a request to this endpoint. We are getting the video ID. Oh, sorry. So in this module, I'm supposed to pass response so that I can get the JSON data. So I'm supposed to pass response so that I can easily get the video ID from this, right? So what I will do is I will just okay, so let me unlink this, right? Then let me run this once more. Okay, so let me check the output again. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. So I'll connect it back. Okay, and then I should have the video ID. Okay, let me delete. I'm going to add another module, a new module to make the request and then paste the, then add the video ID. Okay, so I'm using the get request and I'm also using my header API key, X API key. Then the value would be the value of my API key. Okay, let me just get it from here. Let me check other header parameters. Okay, we have accept application JSON and API key. So accept application JSON, right? So I just getting, so I also pass this because we're just getting a response from checking the status of the video using the video ID, and that's just it. Okay, So the next module is to pass the record from this module, right? Because when you get the data, it will usually look like, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, so when you get the data, it will actually look like this. Let me use it as an example. It will look more like this. Okay, it will look like this, right? And what we're looking for here is this video URL key, right? So we want to get the value, which is the video URL, so that we can actually download the video URL and send to the our lead, right? So what we're going to do here is, after making the request to check the status, then we are going to add a text parser. So type in text, right? And then click on match pattern using regular expression. So I'll click on this. So the pattern that I'm looking for, I've already specified it here. So you can just use ChatGPT to search for the exact pattern. So I'll copy this pattern, right, and then paste it here. So global match, no. Case sensitive, no. Multi-line, yes. Single line, no. And the text will be the data that we got from the last HTTP module. Click on OK, right? Then after extracting the URL, let me see if I'm missing anything. Right, so after extracting this URL, all we need to do is to download the video using a get file HTTP module. So I'll click on the new HTTP module, and the URL will be this value, right? Okay, so we don't have the value yet. So let me delete this. Let me delete. Okay, so all we do here is we'll run. Let me delete some of this. We have this place empty when we start the new video generation. So let me go through this. I actually want to do for just one lead, right? I don't want to where do I paste it? Let me just paste it here. Okay. Or let me create a new file. Paste it here. Okay. So let me delete this. So I'm doing this because I don't want to waste the free credit that we already have. So let me create for one first. Okay. So we are reading the details from a Google Sheet. I'm making a request to the video generation endpoint. I'm waiting for 1 minute 30 seconds. We're making a request to check the status, and we are extracting the video URL. Okay. So let's run this. Let's see what we get. Okay, guys. So while generating the video, I discovered that my free credit was actually exhausted. So I decided to register for another account so that I can just get on with the video. Okay. So I've created another account with free 10 credits. So let's go back to the workflow and let's try to run it once again. Let's try to run this once again. So let's go back to our HeyGen dashboard. Let's refresh this. Let's see if we have our video generating. All right, so we have our video generating. So let's go back to our flow. So we set this to 1 minute and 30 seconds, right? So let's see if this takes 1 minute and 30 seconds to render. And if it doesn't, we'll just increase it in our next try, okay? All right, so it actually rendered within 1 minute and 30 seconds. So the thing here is that some might take longer, so you might need to increase the sleep time. And if it takes longer than the accepted screen time, then we can even add more screen sleep time. All right, so I think we have an error. Let's see what I have here. So data is okay. I have okay. So I actually parsed the data, right? So let me see something. So we might need to remove this, right? And we might need to remove this and just go straight to the get file. So let me see if I can use the get file, and from data, you can see the video URL already, okay? So we don't actually need the text parser, right? So we can just use the video URL, okay? So we can get, you're using this to download the video URL, right? So after that, we need to send a mail to these leads, okay? Remember, they have their emails here. So let me go back and add this, sorry. Let me go back and add this. Add this. Oh, okay. Okay. So remember, they have their emails here, which are these are my emails, obviously, right? So I just want to send it to my email and see that it works. Okay. So we'll go to send, or let's go to Gmail. We'll click on send email, right? Click on send email, then the recipient will be the email address, right? This will be the email address of the lead. And the subject can be hey, then the lead first name, just to get their attention. And the content will be hi, lead first name. Let's just say your custom video is here. You can see your custom video is here. Please see attached. Okay. So we want to add attachment. So we'll click on map, right? So the file name can be the, let's call it lead first name .mp4. So we want to set it as .mp4 so that we actually save it or send it as a video. Right. So the data is just saved like a binary data, but we want to save it as a video and send to the leads. Okay. So um, this is basically it. Right. So this is basically it. I'll click on OK. So let's go through the entire flow just to ensure that uh, our flow is correct. Okay. So we are reading the leads details from the Google Sheet. So this can be a CRM, but here I'm just using the Google Sheet, right? We are making a post request to HeyGen API to generate the videos, and then we are sleeping for some time. So I'm using 90 seconds here, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds. So sometimes it might be more than this, sometimes it might be less than this. Okay. So after that, we are making a request to check the video status using the video ID. So once we see that the video is done, after waiting for some time, then we'll download the file using the video URL, right? And the data from this is sent via mail to the leads. Okay. So let me go back. Let me open my Gmail here so that I can check for the leads, or rather for the email. So let me go to Gmail. Okay, so let me just go to Gmail, and here too, I'll go to Gmail. So I'll just go to Gmail. So these are both emails that I used. So let me just go to home. Okay, so these are the ones I've done before. So let me go back to the flow and run it. Okay. All right, so let's run this and let's see what happens. So it's sleeping for 1 minute 30 seconds. So let me check the dashboard if we have our video coming up. Oh, sorry, this is not the dashboard. This is the dashboard. All right, so we have our videos generating. So let me go back to the flow again. So we have our videos generating. So let's just wait for it to run. All right, so the first flow is done. So let me go to my inbox. And as you can see, this is the flow. Hi Gloria, your custom video is here. Please find attached. So as you can see, the title is this. So let's download this and see. So we saved with the first name .mp4. So let's open this.
Hi, Gloria. I hope you're doing well. I'm Lois from Anchor Point Realty, reaching out about your beautiful home at 722 Loftus RD, Fairbanks, Alaska. Your property has incredible potential in today's market, and I'd love to show you how we can highlight its unique charm to attract the perfect buyers.
All right, so that's for the first lead, which is Gloria. So let's check for the second lead. Okay, so this is not done yet. So let's go back to the flow. Let's see what's happening. Let me refresh this if we have. Okay, so since we have a stocked video here, so let me stop this and let me run it again. All right, so let's run the flow again to see if we can get for Lori. So let me refresh this page. Let me refresh the page. All right, so I'll run this once. All right, so it's sleeping for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So let's just give it time to run and then let's see what we get as the end result. Okay. All right, so it's sending the first email. Sending the first email. So let me check. Let me check my email to see if we got the first one. All right, so we actually got the first mail on this. So let's go back to our flow. So it's running for the second one. So the second lead is Lori Green. So let's wait. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's see if we get the mail. Okay, so it says the mail is sent. Okay, so we have the mail. So let's open the video for Lori and let's see what we get. So it says, "Hi Lori, your custom video is here. Please see attached." So I'll click on this, click on download. All right, so let's play the video for Lori.
Hi, Lori. I hope you're doing well. I'm Gretchen from Anchor Point Realty, reaching out about your beautiful home at 8923 RD Ave, East Elmhurst, New York. Your property has incredible potential in today's market, and I'd love to show you how we can highlight its unique charm to attract the perfect buyers.
All right, so we successfully created videos for Lori and Gloria using our lead list, right? So that's how you can basically create videos, custom videos or personalized videos for your leads using HeyGen and Make.com. All right, guys. So if you like this video, you found value in this, so please like, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.